What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. We've got a Q-gap spike for boots on the ground, and we've got to hack ourselves a matrix terminal. This is going to be interesting because this is a new permutation for me, although I have seen the map itself before. You get the hack to the terminal, don't let him get shot, no big deal here. And then, of course, once we hit the CPU, we can extract, and we'll be totally fine. So this is the Dusted Hover-Evac. This map tends to go pretty long and tends to get a lot of reinforcements because it's very, very large. And the sightlines aren't that open, so you tend to have to be pretty compartmental. But enough time gets spent that, you know, the body timers always run out. There's escalations. There's also, you know, a decent number of security devices, right? You got several pressure sensors and whatnot. And it gets, you know, a little difficult. Now, of note, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two got despawned, so there's only 7, but sometimes these two show up as extra loot, but not going to be here this time. Appears to be only one matrix host way up here. Now the nice thing is this lip will tend to count as a line of sight blocker, so guards will basically never see me. So that location will itself be safe, but the other thing is that, like, well, I do like my optional loot. You know, sending somebody to try to get this, which is going to be kind of tough because you have to go up this, then around, and then back down. I could send them through here, but it triggers security. Like, I may just decide to ignore some of these boxes. I'm not really sure. But we're also pretty new to being power level 4, and so the next tier of loot should have shown up because it's based on your power level, as far as I can tell anyway. I haven't seen any evidence to the contrary, but I've definitely seen evidence that suggests that it is this way. Enemies are, of course, power level, I think it's 8. We're still giving them 45% more health due to the difficulty settings. Anyway, the plan of attack is probably to send most of the team up this way. This camera is going to be kind of annoying, but whatever. But it's probably kind of go through here. This is all pathable. You can go out right here. Like, this device doesn't matter at all. Probably someone grabs his box, and I'm like trying to decide, like, is this box actually worth grabbing? It's like quite out of the way. Like, if I'm just gonna run there, right? Like, this is gonna be 12 AP or so, and then another 10 to get back down. Unless I'm going through here, which, like, I could, but there's 3 tally. There's a guard in the way. He's gonna be hard to solo kill because he has really high health. So, I mean, just not going to these two seems rather efficient. Other point is the influence. I do care about that. So, the red cubes are less important. I have a hard time finding a use for red cubes. They make crafting go faster, but I don't think that's all that useful overall. Anyway, I'm just going to say we're going to default to ignoring this unless the turn starts to look better down the line, so just leave it the way it is. I'll just pop down the early combat buffs so we have them, and you know, maybe there should have been a little bit before planning on what the breakpoints would be, but it looks like it's going to be okay. Everyone can just yield down below 10 and it'll be fairly reasonable. So, guard standing up there. Okay, fine. He can yield. He can yield. Alright, what are you doing? Standing around as well. Okay, great. What are you doing? Probably on a big patrol. Yep, probably around that in the square. You are probably going to patrol straight down. Yep, okay. Going to be some kind of, I don't know, triangle maybe. I guess we'll see. Don't really want to be loud if I can help it. Worth noting that my Cyberknight is my fastest runner, so actually it doesn't matter. We're going, well, yeah. Most going to go through there, but my Cyberknight can go up here to grab this box. And I'll be honest, I am really tempted to just waste all the action points and do this anyway. I only bought Matrix Snoop, save the rest of my leverage. I did inject files, by the way. You know, I'm just going to do it anyway. Even though it's a waste of an entire turn. I bought a leverage to inject files into the map, and so in case it's in one of these boxes, I didn't really think about how circuitous the pathing would be, and in fact, this is very likely to be one of the things I injected, so not a very exciting first turn. Oh well. Let's start with what my sniper's going to do as far, sort of as part of the combat. Running out to around here seems functional. Going to there puts me in range of a lot of guys. I think I'm going to throw down J-Tac, and we'll get at least some combat here, I'm thinking. So here, let's put a buff kind of like this. Team's got to run all the way to here. So we actually do kind of want to run straight down if we can, but that camera is going to make it really, really annoying, so we're probably not going to actually do that. I'm not sure just yet. I haven't really planned out how this play is going to go, but for now, I'm not worried about these guys. I'm worried about you. We can kind of go down and up there. We can kind of go up and down there. That should be okay. I don't know. We'll play it by ear after a little bit, but for now we can shoot this guy. Nice crit. Saves me half a shot. And of course, yeah, they are quite tanky, and I have not, you know, finished crafting my new pistols. So we'll get as many done as we can so that we have that power spike, but it'll be a bit till it's going to be online. I'm hoping that for a cube run, which is now, which will be coming up at a certain point. Okay, he got savagery, which we're not going to be able to use. This is not going to be worth it. I don't think we can kill him reliably. You won't see the body because he'll drop and then be under the bench in time, so you won't turn alert. But, yeah, I guess really then, do I want to spend 1 AP moving or just reloading? I'll spend it moving. I think it's fine. We'll have to move at some point anyway, so we'll just do that. We get a lot of info on a lot of guards. There is a sniper up here. Okay, fine. One downside is that my hacker is not going to get to go very far. Because this is a bunch of line of sight blocking. I mean, maybe you can get to like around here while ducking, but it's going to be kind of awkward. My team's still getting to go first. That's helpful. But I'm actually like pretty tempted to go fully loud very soon and just like absolutely spray at them with assault rifles. So if I wanted to go here, yeah, I could do that and get like clearly seen. So that's not going to be the play, of course. I'll go as far forward as I can. That'll be free to start. And I'll probably duck for the rest, and, you know, we'll get what we can. I do want to fight this guy from inside of J-Tac, so... Yeah, this guy's not going to die reliably, but our initiative rolls are all very good, and I'm trusting that we're going to keep getting good rolls, and I'm going to trust that you're not useful at all. So I think we'll be able to fight from inside here, and it'll be acceptable. This would be a good time for, like, actually revealing that, what you're going to do next turn. I don't have that. That's a little dangerous. Yeah, I can't reach the camera. I'm going to hope the camera turns next turn. That would be great. But I don't want to... I mean, do I want to burn packet loss? I kind of do, actually, so that one of these guys can probably grab this box. And this, like, basically saves me action points. I think it's likely to work fine. I could spend 1 AP shooting him, but then he would report me, and I would get a lot of escalation and a lot, you know, running at me, so we're not going to bother. Fine to end your turn. Pretty much whole team goes early. That's good. 3 tally per turn is going to add up. Camera moves. That's good news. Yeah, I kind of wish I knew what you were going to do. I think we need to shoot this guy. I think the rest of my team can pretty easily move and be safe and hide behind benches. I think as long as we're on this side, we're going to be totally safe. So I think we want to kill you. It means we're going to spend our entire turn shooting, and that's okay. I'm going to do a small yield, and so he isn't... So he doesn't have to do most of the shooting, basically. I think from here is acceptable. Unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit awkward kind of pacing-wise, and we're not going to get a very efficient number of shots. I think I can, though, go for a pretty aggro strike zone. No, this ain't it. That's not... It's going to be hard to catch the sniper in this, I think. Whatever. We do get the third. We're going to kill these two almost no matter what, so I think this is a pretty reasonable strike zone. I don't think I need a marker sights yet. It would be fine, but I think unneeded. I think shoot, reload, shoot is very acceptable here, considering I will have more than enough accuracy. Crit's really good. Thank you, strike zone. So the squad gets seen. We take the reload. We're not going for the assault rifle. 2 crits in a row is pretty sweet. Here's the Whistler up there. She's just guarding, and going to take a while until she's useful, so that's fine. I am confident I can just fully delay here, and he can take this kill no problem. So I'm going to leave you where you are. Cybernet gets to start running back. Now, do I want to run up here? I'm pretty sure the answer is absolutely not. Yeah, if I wanted to run down there, you would path like that. So, like, all the movement is basically pathing in a really awkward way where I'd go back through the team. And that's just, like, not acceptable for, like, one person. So, basically, yeah, just wasted more than an entire turn running up and back. I will... Let's see, if I go to here... Do I have a remotely okay look ahead? Kind of. I'm willing to throw it down. I'll get a bit of information. Not a ton, but there's going to be a little something I care about. So, like, knowing what you two are doing is a, you know, minor value. Okay. That's acceptable. It's not amazing. Whatever. Again, I basically spent, like, 2 turns to grab 1 box for 1 guy. That's, again, not the sickest, but oh well. Can't shoot anyone but you. You're obviously very angry and fully in combat. You guys are all unaware. Let's start by spending 1 action point to run forward and shoot you. And then we'll duck behind this line of sight afterwards, of course. So down you go. Spend 1 AP to duck behind the wall. And if we want to collect more, we can. Keep in mind, this is disabled for the remainder of this turn. So somebody should grab this and get back out in the near future. It'll probably be the sniper, ultimately. Actually, no, sniper's turn is done, so it's got to be this guy, actually. Which means, do I feel safe where I'm standing? The answer is actually yes. If I were to run there and back, yeah, I would be fine. Right, 4 AP, 2 forward, 2 back, that's actually reasonable. So it just depends on how much you're going to basically scare me. I think for now, again, where you're standing is fine. If I'm wrong, it's going to hurt. Yeah, you're just patrolling, so we're actually chilling. Good news, you're running away. Sniper is going to be turning around, probably. Hard to see anything, though, because of the Matrix host being in the way. It's kind of helpful. Yeah, you guys are all patrolling up there. That's fine. There are more than enough guards to kill to get the objective as needed. So that's going to be fine. And you're patrolling back. Ooh, okay, that's actually scary. I did not know that you're going to have the chance to find my Cyber Knight. That is not ideal. Okay. Alright, I think we have to go... We don't have to go for this kill right now, but this guy has to make forward progress somehow, and... yeah, it's going to have to require getting rid of this guard. Now, the unfortunate thing, though, is... no, you know what? He should be the one to grab the loot and come back. Because he can only go so far in this turn, we're probably going to shoot. And this way I can get my, like, soldier up a little bit closer and whatnot, and I think this is the best way to do it. So, it's not the prettiest, but it's going to be the most functional. That's my bet, anyway. And then we'll just duck you to the next spot. And I am not... you could be scary, actually, but I'm going to choose to risk it that you're not going to find me. I will be more than 23 meters away, unless you're going to run all the way over to here and then look down. I think that is quite unlikely, so I get to cheat up here. That's the bet I'm making. Obviously, I could be wrong. I know that you don't really matter. Yep, your turn is done. Good for you. Alright, I can cheat up my soldier now. We can get him pretty far. Spend the first 2 getting there. Reload because you need it. And then crouch walking, we can get... we'll go to like around here. Keep the bench in the way. That should be functional. Do I need to marker sights you? Not really, no. Do I want to marker sights you? Also not really. You guys aren't useful for it yet. You guys don't matter for it yet. Let's put the thing on cooldown, whatever. Didn't really need to happen, but it's fine. Alright. You're probably just going to turn again on your turn. You did last time. Oh, you are moving, actually. Interesting. You might not have to die, and also you're out of strikes, which kind of sucks. Still might need to go for damage here, but there are a lot of guards, and yeah, this map just turns into big cascades because this cluster overall just... it's just a lot to deal with, and it will pop body timers. The slower we go, the sooner, you know, this timer and whoever the other guy was, no, it was just these 2 so far. You know, the sooner those timers pop and then guards converge, and it's like, well, you might as well just proactively get rid of them. So for now, we can let all the guards waste their turns because they're, I think, all non-threatening. Yep. Okay, you're going to see the corpse when we kill somebody. Still has to be done, though. Yeah, we should still let the guards all waste their turns, right? Let's be kind of smart about this one. Scary thing here is that you might head toward me. Are you going to? Yes. Yeah, no matter where I walk, you can kind of see me. I'm going to take 1 step back so that this, like, the floor blocks line of sight. And I can at least... I mean, you're going to... I mean, I probably should have gone for kills here. I mean, it's too late now, obviously. We'll let him use his turn, and then we can focus fire him. Yeah, you're going in the square that we expected. I think realistically I could have gone for... oh, shoot, are you going to find me? No, this is walls in the way. The cone is lying because the ground. Yeah, so... The vision cones aren't great about understanding the ground. They're good about cover, but... yeah, they can lie, but... I knew it was going to be fine, and it was. Again, let all the guards waste their turns. You know you're useless. And I'm tempted pretty strongly to kind of full auto this. Because it's going to be really slow otherwise. So you're going to stop there. Ooh, we don't have... Actually, only Cybernet can really shoot here. That's going to be kind of annoying. All right. I think it's actually kind of go time on this. Wow, that's going to be really loud. That guy's going to be in a really annoying spot. I'm not sure we can do that yet. The problem is he, like, really can't get out there without getting spotted. Right? You'll see it. You'll see it. It's definitely a bit of a rough one. Also, our initiative rolls are really bad. Well, it seems like they're going to be really bad, so... yeah, you're going to see the corpse no matter what. You're going to see it no matter what. We have a lot of kills that we need as a result. I'm going to step up here so that I have more people in line of sight. Actually, I ideally want this guy to throw out another JTAC, but this is not lining up. I think it's full auto, though. I think... No, there's no way it's full auto. It's got to be pistols. I think we got to take them down in segments, so it's going to be probably these two first, actually, because no one else is going to easily see them. At least you're in JTAC, right? Or sorry, you're in strike zone, so it's going to be decent. Please stealth crit? Nice. Okay. Having stealth crit is a positive. It'll take another... Yeah, so the thing is, even with a stealth crit, it still takes more than one person's turn to get a kill. So it is not fast. This guy still can't yield enough to hide behind, so we're still not getting the JTAC buff. If I spend 1 AP, we can get both these in attack range. That's going to be reasonable. I'm going to have him aim here, since I just think it's correct, basically. Actually, I probably should have picked someone else to kill. So we're going to get a corpse scene, probably. Yep. So you're suspicious. You are 1 tick there, right? 1 tick on yellow. You're, like, a little suspicious that something's, like, a little bit off. I don't need a marker sight too. You're going to die no matter what. There's really no risk here. What are you doing next turn? Running back away. Okay. Then, in that case, I'm just going to kind of get up a little bit closer. I'm going to expect you to turn around and not see me. There's a chance I get that wrong, and my life is very short here, and I get shot instantly. I expect it's fine, though. So I'm going to get up nice and close to you. I'm expecting a 180, and I should be able to sneak past you next turn. End of the turn. Sniper should have no problem getting this kill. Down you go. Obviously, he was angry and in combat. And then, yeah, getting up to around here seems functional. Obviously, these two can't see me, and we'll get the jump on you start our next turn. Yes, you're going to report a body. That's fine. We just need to make progress. I'm going to throw down a fairly early JTAC here. In case someone else gets first initiative, I want to be able to just, like, attack this guy right away. So, you're being sent. Probably some more will be. 3 mines, sure. Okay, yeah, so only 1 person sees 1 body means only 1 AI response. Everyone else is going to be just on their patrols. We should be safe from your movements. You did see a corpse, though. Okay. So you're also suspicious with 1 tick there. Makes sense. But again, we want to go and kind of preempt this guy. So, I mean, me plus the sniper, or me plus the hacker is not... I think we should just do it. I think we should just go for the fight here. Throw out a marker sites. We have a ton of marker sites charges since both of them have 2 charges here. So let's just make the crit chance go up. 51% seems pretty good. Coin flip for triple damage. Not quite. Or not quite triple damage, I should say, but decent damage still. I guess to be fair, he was already... Right, he was 1 tick suspicious, right? So my crit was 175%, right? Which means a guy who saw a corpse and my guy who's spotted means that he cannot be stealth crit, right? People seeing corpses is what is breaks them out unless you are fully hidden, I believe is the requirement. But there does appear to be a small difference between, like, suspicious from seeing a corpse and suspicious from, like, some other trigger. Corpse is a fairly elevated version of suspicious from what I can tell. It also seems to not be quite working as intended. There was a discussion in the Discord recently, and I got the impression that what the devs wanted is not quite what's happening in the game right now. And I'm going to yield with 1 AP here and let these guards... Wow, you actually found that corpse? Holy moly. So you saw a corpse as well, so you're also 1 tick. Your turn's already over, but you could still, of course, report it at the end of the turn. You're just going back and forth. Nothing too special here. Yep. Okay. And yeah, I'm feeling like running in mostly a straight line. Oh, you know what actually I really want to do here is the same thing I did in previous ones, which is try to coordinate a charge people who have already ended their turn so that they can get it on turn 5, which is the same turn as coordinated charge, so that they can stack up. That way I can use that AP, the functional 3 AP they get, with the move speed and accuracy buff. So ideal here is going to actually be waiting. Going at the very end, having these guys basically finish their turns up. Yeah, so scary thing is you're gonna see me, and there's really no way around that one. So can I kill you? And the answer is almost certainly not. So I've got to be a little reserved here and think about like what the fight's gonna actually be. So you might start moving in the near future. I believe you're standing still. I think you guys can't find me no matter what you do. So I can at least like play somewhere and feel kind of safe. But the question is, who do I want to shoot when doing any of this? If at all. This guy's no AP left. This is not going to one-shot you. Even if I like full auto, it's not going to kill. These guys will hear the gunfire, they'll turn. You're going to hear the gunfire. They're all going to collapse on me. I also don't want to wait around for too long. But I really want to knock these guys down, but they're just so well covered because you see so much of the map. You actually, even if you turn, you won't see these steps, so if you don't move, we're fine. But it's still definitely a bit of an awkward situation. Yeah, end of the day, can't do that much about this. I'm just going to have to kind of end my turn here, reload, and just be like, good enough, whatever. Hacker, kind of a similar boat, honestly. I'm going to turn off his camera. I think it's going to be pretty annoying. And then he'll start his run next turn. I think that'll be at least functional. We try to have her go for the loot, if possible. If she runs there, we easily catch the team. That seems fine with me. Nobody's going to see or hear me, so that's fine as well. Great, we catch the team. Of course, she gets some action points back. There's no way to delay it on the Cyber Knight herself. Totally fine, though. We reveal another guard who's way down there. Might start her patrol route. Another injected file right here. Pretty sure, usually when I see level 4 common, it's those. Okay, mines are thankfully not anywhere useful. But with fatalities being reported, we get another escalation. It's the Syndicate Sec AI, and, you know, they've got mines and stuff. Sure. Ooh, that camera still saw me. Or saw somebody. Ooh, Headhunters. Okay, this is gonna be... Okay, well, this mission got spicy. So, welcome to Headhunters. This is a mechanic they have in the game. Right now, they can only be triggered from story events. They will eventually add the ability for them to be added in a procedurally generated fashion. But essentially, Henninger, who we stole from in the very beginning of the series on Haven Smokeout and Loophole Heist, eventually tracks us down and wants to Headhunters our way. They are very strong. I don't believe this is the correct dialogue, but that's okay. Actually, I will report that as a bug real quick. Dialogue mistake for Headhunters. Razorback mentions running away, but we didn't encounter them before. Cool. Yep. So yeah, there's two ways to deal with them. You either kill the Headhunter, or you run away from them 3 times in mission. They are, of course, going to head straight for us. They've got a lock on our signals. We cannot hide from them. They are deadly. They have incredibly high stats. This is a very big deal. So, you know, we've got, you know, regular guards who have 300 health and 40% armor, right? Just take a guess at how strong the Headhunters are. Yeah. Not only is the health bar roughly quadruple, instead of taking 60 damage, they take 17 damage. So it's actually 9 times the health bar. Sorry, 12 times the health bar. Actually a bit more than that. Even the underlings, they're not quite as upgraded, but it's like, well, still 3 times the HP, and they still take, 22 damage instead of 60. So that's still 9 times the health bar when this is, closer to like 14. Yeah. So that matters. Now, it's worth noting that the headhunters and the guards are not on the same team, right? These guys aren't part of whatever syndicate we're stealing from. So Razorback has a shotgun. This teammate has a shotgun. That teammate has a shotgun. I guess they all do. They've also all got the same amount of health. That's kind of nice, so they're easy to track. But yeah, if they know where we are, they can run right at us. Strike Zone is on cooldown. We're inside of JTAC. They know where my Cyber Knight is. The fact that she's hidden doesn't matter. These guys count as spotted. I think they will decay. They are supposed to decay from spot at the end of this turn if no one else sees them. It's like a one-ish turn cooldown on killing guards, and then that's going down. But anyway, yeah, this is going to get real involved real fast. The fact that shooting guns is going to alert the guards. Again, they're willing to shoot the headhunters once they notice that they're there. Right now, they technically don't. That will change. Also, the downside is as well, their initiatives are really early, and none of them see them yet, so will they actually attack? I guess we're going to find out. You guys don't matter, right? You're not going to catch me. You're not going to catch me. I don't think you will because we're far enough away. I don't think you will because the floor, but we'll see. So you're just on a patrol, normal suspicious. Worth noting that she's been told by the AI to act a little bit. Okay, we do have JTAC back, but we're also already in it, so no need to rush this one. Strike Zone next turn, so ideally we do all of our combat during turn 6. I think that would be optimal. Yep, guarding just over that way. And you're walking in a straight line, so you guys definitely don't know anything. You're still guarding, so you also don't know anything. You're on a normal patrol, you know nothing, that's fine. Oh, you've been told by the... Oh, shoot. I did not know you were going to be told to actually act. Okay, even though she's seen a body, is not going to do anything special. Well, that's scary, because you are actually in combat. Interesting that it's 2 ticks here. My understanding of their AI system is, like, 0 is nothing, right? Of course. 1 tick yellow is they know something's wrong. Right, so like, right, you're unaware, you know nothing. You've been told by the AI to act, but like, so you're 1 tick yellow, right? So they're like, you know, the same, you know, you've been talked to by the AI and you've seen a body. Are like both 1 tick. They've actually seen outright intruders and they're at 2, and then like actually combat puts them at 3, with the exclamation point. I am not sure why she didn't want to shoot me this turn. I'm just unsure what the AI mechanics are, or if it's even intentional that it works this way. I do not know. Obviously, she's going to report intruders at the end of the turn if she lives. But still, though, what I want is to wait and let the rest of these guards kind of play their hand so that I actually know what, if anything, I have to deal with. So, no reason to preemptively attack the headhunters. That doesn't seem important. I know the headhunters are willing to shoot the guards. Okay, yeah, you're on a patrol. Not too scary yet. You can't see me because, again, the ground is in the way. The fact that you guys have shotguns makes me not terribly worried about you. I'm going to do something like stand here, because no one else who matters can reach me, and so even though it'd be like standing in the middle of nowhere, I might actually need that to get like good combat. I don't know if I want to be trapped down these stairs. Actually, there's no... I mean, yeah, if they like run up to here, there's a chance I get kind of caught, so it feels like I'm supposed to kind of come out here. I'll probably keep running for the rest of my turn, but I don't want to be down there in case there's some kind of weird trap that happens. I don't think it's likely, but just in case is kind of how I'm feeling. And again, you're going to have to die probably, but I want to make sure we let everyone else, you know, use action points and be useless. I'm going to save marker sites. I think you're going to be enough with strike. Actually, I'm kind of feeling the marker sites here, actually. We need you to die. Like, long term. Okay. Headhunter number 1. You've got a shotgun, and you are running toward me. Alright. Pops trauma kit, which, of course, doesn't matter because I'm not injured. That's fine. This guy cannot yield any further, so combat has to happen. He's got his marker site stacks back, and unfortunately, it means I kind of wasted some. I also can't... Let's just cast this here. Actually, I don't want to because these guys are more important. So I don't want to waste the cooldown in case they need it for some reason. So I'm feeling like shooting here. An alternative is to go AR. I can get you, I can get you, I can, of course, still get you. I mean, I would still ideally not like to wake up the rest of the guards, though, so... I mean, I could go for Iron Grip to get pure damage here, and then a second charge for a later turn. I think it's actually very functional. Tough thing is, again, these guys are really, really tanky. And you're definitely going to get in a range to be useful next turn. Your initiative is 18, which I can't guarantee that I beat. Thankfully, we'll have Strike Zone for that turn, but yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying. So, okay, you're already debuffed, so we'll just kind of throw shots down. Obviously, we can't stealth crit you because, of course, we can't. We can get a regular crit, though. And we have enough crit bonuses because of our new eyewear that, yeah, it looks pretty good. Only the person we could shoot would be that. Okay, I think it's pretty worthwhile to try to shoot the headhunter then if possible. We cannot. We can get you, which is not what I want. Yeah, of course I want to be in JTAC if possible. I want to be in cover as well if possible. That's going to be a little bit hard to finagle, to be honest. I don't want to get heard. What I could do, actually, is run up to, like, here and throw down marker sights on one of these guys. Not being in cover, though, really does suck. I don't want to have that be the case. Is JTAC back soon? Yes. Okay, then I think we just kind of pile up around here and, like, use somewhere like this. No, it's not gonna be in marker sights range. Yeah, it's not. Okay, pile in more like that then. Is that gonna get me in reach? Yes. Okay. So yeah, let's get to the edge of this cover. Start the cooldown chain on marker sights because I can. Don't see why not to make you easier to hit. What's nice is actually, even if the guards shoot them, they will also benefit from that, which is pretty useful, I think. And then the rest of these guards, I mean, I might need to debuff them. You're still going to be probably useless. You saw nothing new. You have seen nothing as well. And again, I don't think we need to shoot that guy yet. He's going at 17, and he's very likely to actually get in the way of the enemies instead. So we'll try. You can end your turn. Here's the rest of the Headhunter people. They're probably still going to aim for me, but you never know. Okay, you're actually running out that way, which is kind of good for me. You're not heading directly toward me, which I'm happy about. And they're choosing cover, which is very reasonable. It's worth noting, actually, that it looks like AI guards or headhunters don't make footstep noises, so they don't alert guards. But of course, yeah, these guys all count as 3 ticks plus exclamation point. They're, like, actually in combat. Alright, so we put the team basically all around here. Tough thing is, because they're behind this wall, they're actually all in, like, a decent amount of cover. I really want these guards to turn around and see them and shoot, because guards will shoot headhunters. The one thing I'm afraid of is, can you get into real shotgun range by about here? And because I actually, again, have disallowed items for myself, I do not have any healing. Which means if someone is bleeding out, they will just die long term. So this is like, yeah, I don't have a way to rectify taking meaningful damage in a single turn at all. Our initiative rolls are also quite bad. That's probably going to have to be okay, because they can only go, again, so far in a turn, but like, these 3 are probably going to be useless, but you can definitely get up here and do something decent. So I'm going to put the header like a little bit even safer. Just by being farther away, I'm a little bit harder to see, and harder to be in range of. Which I think is going to have to be the choice here, is be a bit more protective of the Cyber Knight. Now, I also should really just actually try to kill the enemies here. So I think it's absolutely correct to say, let's deal some real damage. We can't just, like, abide letting them get a free turn. So what I'm gonna do is, I mean, we're gonna have a ton of footstep noise. They're all gonna turn and see me. Thankfully these guys aren't gonna be alert, so they won't see me behind cover. But we've got to throw bullets at these guys. We just have to. So I'm gonna run to here. I'm going to probably preemptively Iron Grip because we have some recoil from running. Get the extra pure damage. Aim at you. Go down to single target so we don't hit the other guard. He's going to hear footsteps but not be shot. This accuracy is not great because this guy comes with buffed evasion. We've dropped it a little bit thanks to marker sights, but it's still not the prettiest. Wow, we got so little damage here. And it's going to get worse, by the way, as recoil adds up, so that crit is decent. It's still not great. Yep, they're suspicious. They've heard gunfire. We likely get reinforcements. That's going to be tough, too. Really do want Strike Zone for this to go better. And, you know, when we can, we'll go for it. Okay, thankfully most of the team is rolling ahead, which is actually a very big deal. That's actually really kind of important. Oh, wait. Ah, okay, that's a bug. So getting out of one J-Attack into another doesn't give you the J-Attack buff. That sucks. Okay, well, that explains why we're missing some of this damage output. I could... Okay. Cool. That's actually good to know. J-Attack does not play well with overlaps. Okay, darn. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is, so we're going to have to play the bugs. That's too bad, though. That's really meaningful, because there's a lot of accuracy on that buff that I'll have to, like, spend move points to walk out, then back in, and it'll have to be worth it. Oh, well. Wow, that's so little damage. I mean, this guy's just not dying because they're not getting armor shreds. And, of course, they're all reporting, because, of course, they are. I'm not going to bother shooting that. I'll take a reload, because why not? But, yeah, this is going to get pretty rough, I think. More landmines, that's fine. Not having accuracy really sucks here, though. Strike Zone will help a lot, though. Strike Zone will help a lot. There's definitely a chance I just lose here. They're so tanky, it's hard to deal with. Wow, you saw me too? Yep, okay, well. Them collapsing makes my job harder, that's for sure. You should be out of AP, but... Cool, he gets spotted, so we get to debuff him. Security AI in your ear. Please actually see the enemies. Please shoot these guys for me, okay? I would really like that. Yes, I have coordinated charge, nothing else. Your debuff, which is nice. You're still very scary. I can't shoot you because, yep, no line of sight. That makes total sense. I can just hyper-focus on you. That is fairly reasonable. I can at least retreat reasonably well here. In fact, I'm tempted to just... Yeah, so we have to probably kill you and do a pretty strong fighting retreat here. So, like, if I were to run, I could run to there, take another step back to get back in a J-Tac. Yikes. It would give me 3 AP to shoot with, and I would still be in cover. I mean, I feel like I really need the buff, so I'm just going to play it out that way. It's, again, really unfortunate that it's bugged like this, but oh well. And I expect these guys will just simply shoot, right? Like, you're fully alerted here, and you know where this guy is. You're probably going to shoot him. He's likely to shoot my guys as well, since we count as spotted. But also, my understanding is it's meant to be that these guys have individual unit tracking, and he shouldn't actually know where my guys are because he's never technically seen them. That's not really been my experience, but that's my understanding of the intention here. So, yeah, much higher hit chance, thankfully. I have to send... Actually, I don't have to send him early because this guy's already ended his turn. I'd rather, like, have Strike Zone have value, so I'm going to let him yield. Alright, so you're going to see a bad guy. You are flanking. Please actually shoot them. Yes, good. Okay, you really suck. Kind of wish I had Strike Zone on these guys. We can do it now, at least. Not guaranteed to actually catch everybody, since they might run past this, but... Here, we'll aim kind of forward then. So we catch the 2 that we know are already right here. But the point of this is... let's see, actually, how's my accuracy on you? Not as good as I want, actually. This is actually reasonable. I don't mind going here at 91%. I think that's acceptable. I have to reload at some point anyway. So I don't have J-Tac, so I don't have extra accuracy and extra strike, extra accuracy and extra crit, but 91% is playable. Still not showing armor, that sucks. We are slowly wearing you down. You need to be in cover, of course. I think, again, actually, I really need to reload is the thing. I really want to, like, not have to spend action points. Like, have 2 AP sitting here. That would be pretty bad. But, unfortunately, I also can't get to a spot where I feel... Yeah, I'm going to have to do, like... I'm just do this. I'm going to get by this bench. I'm going to reload because I need to reload and I can't waste AP. Now, you actually had J-Tac cast on you, so you actually have the buff. That's good news. I think letting Razorback move is... it's a little scary, but I kind of think it has to happen. Can't shoot her anyway, and I'd have to like run out further or farther to do it, so yeah, it's not me. You probably see my guy out on the side as well. Oh, and you're going to stop your turn early. Okay. Nope. Yeah, there you go. Alright, revealed. That's fine too. Not going very far, that's fine. You are investigating, but you're not going very far. I think we're going to be... oh no, you're going to stop me. Wow, you barely ended your turn on time. That's fortunate. Alright, Razorback's going to go for some stuff, right? You have 2 AP left, I think? No, you don't? Oh, huge. Okay, that's really good. I am surprised, actually, that I wasn't able to get shot there. So they are happily running out of the open, but this means these guys should be able to fight them. Yep. So they don't do a lot of damage, but those weapons do have shred chance. Because they don't use basic pistols, so their guns always have shred chance. You are investigating. Good for you. This sniper has no idea what's really going on. Alright, so Mark the entire group seems pretty worthwhile. Let's debuff literally all of you. Okay, we've got really strong debuffing now. The problem is, their initiative rolls are massively better than mine. And that is an issue. Especially with these guys. Well, these guys are much lower in the order, so I'm, a little bit more, forgiving of that. But yeah, let's run to here. Let's precast Iron Grip. Razorback is the most important kill here. Spreading out is nice for the armor shred chance. I'm actually going to do that because that way we have multiple separate 20% armor shred rolls instead of rolling, 0.8 to the 4th power or 3rd power or 2nd, depending on how I split it. It can't be the 4th, by the way, but yeah. I think hitting each of you once is fine. And look at that, we finally shredded once. You, of course, still have 3 protection points. Well, 2 now, so... I think I want to... well, no, I'm actually still 100%, so there's no point in using Iron Grip a second time. This just seems like it's damage time. Nice, we shredded 2 more of them. So you're at no protection. You're at no protection. You still have 1. You're at 2. That's acceptable. Do I want to throw it on Overwatch is the question. I feel like the answer is yes. This is clearly the time for it. The downside is you guys are going to go before me, so I really would like to not. So because they're going to move up, they know where I am. They're going to try to kill me. Their initiative rolls are going to be relatively good. Actually, I'm going 11 to 21. Okay, I can't really hold Overwatch here. So I'm just going to have to do it this way. And I'm going to get shot from these guys on the side, almost certainly. And I don't... I mean, my choices are basically like, do nothing. Actually, okay, so one more consideration. Next turn is a tactical surge turn. So we're going to get something like +3 initiative from tactical surge. So his rolls are actually 14 to 24. That's still not great. But it means you have a pretty good chance of beating them. In fact, this one's guaranteed. And this one is likely, right? My min roll is going to be 14. That's generally going to be higher. So if I end my turn and everyone else can actually knock these guys down, then it's not even that bad. Right? The only really... I mean, yeah, these guys all rolled really high. So, like, they were going at the start of next turn, and this guy's useless. Yeah, you're alert, you're fully in combat. Obviously, you're alert and fully in combat. You're alert, not yet in combat, but at least alert. You're alert and fully in combat. And again, my guys all count as spotted, so I'm pretty sure they can chase me down. This guy's annoying, but he's going at 15. So, this all sums to, do I need to go in Overwatch here and then preempt these guys later on in the turn? And I think the answer is yes. I think ultimately I need to block these guys out at least a little bit. Let's have you shoot from there. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think what it comes down to is we just got to get what we can here and hope we can preempt the rest. I think that's just kind of the best play. Thank you, high crit chance. Thank you, high hit chance. Okay, we've shredded 1 more of the basic guys. But they still, of course, got 500 health left each. Their armor's at least all gone. And at least we're dealing, only half damage to you. Got some reloads in tow. Most of my team has really bad initiative rolls. That sucks. I'm going to need to pre-compute myself, almost certainly. I'm just going to need this to go better. Yeah, so I think we still just full auto your group. I think I am... Oh, huge crits. And we finally... Oh, that's huge. Okay. Finally. We got value out of Downer. Now, unfortunately, with low upgrade, it's only 2 initiative. Which is obviously not great. This could be like, I think it's -8 with the next upgrade, which can be pretty meaningful for actually sending them at a bad time. I'm also, unfortunately, out of lookout charges, so I can't go -2 beyond that. My min roll is going to be... yeah, it's going to be 11 to 21. And, I mean, unless I'm actually going to kill most of you, which is unlikely without critically striking, which, again, just very unlikely, I could focus fire Razorback a bit more and be like, hey, if I could... I mean, to be fair, my crit chance is 94%, right? So, I am expecting to crit. Which means I'm critting for, what, 1.75x? Which means I am expecting you to die. Also of note, Steamroll is up. Now, it doesn't give initiative, but it does give... I mean, oh boy, damage and move points. Yeah, I don't really care. So, you know, am I actually likely to roll ahead of you guys when I go down to 11 to 21? No. How confident am I that, like, we can lock both of you up? Not at all, right? Their entire team is 20 to 19, and my entire team is already rolled below them. Now, I expect to kill 2 by going for, you know, just these 2 and saying I'm going to crit, don't worry. I expect to kill both of these. We're going to overwatch one of them, but the other one's definitely going to get to act. I don't expect these guys to lock them down, which means they'll get to shoot me for sure. So what I think I'd rather do is pre-compute advantage myself. Get my initiative roll up to +8. Make my min roll much, much higher. Go for a simple single target here. This is still very likely to work. Mao, you know, kind of amazing that my chances are so poor. I guess we'll go for somebody who's easier to kill. Yeah, you saw that buffed evasion, so let's... Like, if we shoot you, it is likely to kill, though not guaranteed. Again, I'm basically guaranteed the crit, but 1.75x is, you know, not guaranteed to get what I want, but this seems like the correct choice. We crit, we don't quite kill. That's okay, though, because I am basically... I'm not guaranteed, but I'm very likely to go ahead. Right? It's like 80% that I get the high roll on initiative here. So we hope, right, fingers crossed, that we get the high roll. We do. We got about a median, sort of median roll here. But now with all the extra action points, we can actually make this look a lot nicer. So if we go here and say 2 bullets at you, 1 at each of these, I'm still going to have, you know, slight ammo issues, but again, crit chance looking pretty good at 94. Down they go. Steamroll pops for the kill. That helps too. This is a guaranteed glance. I'm pretty sure it just kills. It's actually a crit. Great. Whoops. I need to... Yep, there we go. Cancel that contract. Razorback is gone. So, Henninger paid for these. And, yeah. It's bad for you. Now, these guys still are alert, and they do have a turn. And you can actually see me. If I duck, I can still kind of hide. And I do want to kind of retreat here, right? Like, I do want to kind of create more distance between myself and all these alerted guards. So, let's kind of do that. Are there initiative rolls that I care about? Yes, actually. I'm going to use look ahead just for the -2 initiative and debuff you two and even you to give this guy a bit more space to work with. It's actually, I could have checked the breakpoints. It actually doesn't matter literally at all. Again, I could have checked. That would have been smart. Your turn still does exist, so again, Overwatch is going to matter here. But somebody's got to go deal with you, which thankfully Code is now ahead of, so it'll be kind of functional, but Code block is awkward. Alright. Well, have fun finding the last of the headhunters now. This should work. Yep. Cool. You don't get to shoot me. I'm glad I used Overwatch. However, okay, you're still doing nothing. Cool. You, however, count as real combat. Please shoot him. Thank you. Ooh, he's even dotted. That's kind of nice. Puts him in Overwatch. Sure. You're also aggro. Yo, the accuracy stacking is nice. Cool. So, again, most of these guys haven't specifically seen me. It's like theoretic. I mean, again, these two have. Those matter for sure. And in fact, oh man, I have so few action points. Okay, so what are we dealing with? You probably don't matter yet. You definitely do. And as long as we get rid of the one with the high roll initiative, we can actually kind of play this out. So, yeah. We're going to, like, walk into your line of sight. Oh, the Overwatch cone's still up. Shoot. It doesn't go that far. It goes up to right here, right? So if I stand... Yeah, so how can I get line of sight on you? Yeah, so Overwatch cone... I'd have to go, like, up to there? Yikes. I mean, yeah. That's kind of what's needed. Okay, it tells me that puts me in her attack. It tells me I'm not walking into Overwatch. This is what's required of me. I've got to get at least this kill. It's going to be a little bit tight. I'm going to be outside of JTAC too. Shoot. Okay. It tells me that skirts the cone. I'm in this circle, and I have line of sight on you. Yep, let's hope it's enough. It's going to be one full auto and one single target, and I'm going to hope it's enough. No, the game lied! No. No, the game lied. Ooh, he's going to take a lot of damage now. Oh, damn it. That's too bad. That's a known bug. Oh well. I could have tried to path more, like, passively around all that, but damn. I still have a pistol shot at least, but this is going to be a lot worse. Okay, let's just... Yep. It's you that I want to target. Full auto. Only you. Crit chance is okay. Hit chance very good. No crit, but pistol is going to be reasonably accurate. It's not guaranteed, but it's going to be reasonably accurate. 69% isn't horrible. Please. Okay, good. That could have been worse, of course. Cool. You're still doing nothing. We love to see it. Alright, who needs to die? So you are alert, but you haven't seen my guys yet. So theoretically, we're chill. You are almost certainly going to march into us. And then your roll was so bad that I can let someone else get the kill. So I'm thinking you need to die. And it's going to cost me quite a lot of tools for it, but I think you need to die. Please crit. Good. Okay, you are a little scary. I'd have to move a bit to get a clean shot on you. I'm not willing to risk that you're not going to go for me. So I am going to step out here. I can even step out here and I think it's fine. Just be like a little bit more spread out. I think it's actually reasonable. Just get like a sort of wide, available sort of set of available shots. Yeah, you guys are all alert. Yep, makes sense. We're almost certainly getting some real reinforcements soon. You rolled a 15 now, so I'm really not worried about it. Yeah, you going next matters. Focus on you. I think just full single target. Wow, this accuracy sucks. Oh, my recoil is really stacked up. Yeah, that makes sense. And JTAC's gone as well. Wait, no, I've never gotten right. I never got in and out, so I never got the accuracy. Crap. I forgot about that. That really matters, actually. Okay, I'm going to take the risk then. I'm going to take the risk that you aren't... do I really want to do that? No, I'm gonna walk out and in of JTAC. I think it's correct. I need the buff too badly. It's too much of my power. Okay, well, I'm not in any amount of good cover, but I just kind of needed this buff. So, single target. Do I really want to shoot you and then go into Overwatch? Is that actually reasonable? I have so much recoil is the problem. And I don't have any Iron Grip charges, so I'm gonna, like... I guess I just have to go for the, like... I'm gonna put it here, so that if you actually walk at me... Yeah. I think you're gonna shoot the Headhunter. Yep. That's what I figured he was gonna do. So, it was only if he's gonna walk at me he's gonna get hit. Alright, so Raze will knock this guy down. Thankfully, he does have the buff, which is good. So I put him somewhere with lots of line of sight so we can get a lot of kills all at once. If I go like this, that's everybody basically. This kill must happen, but then we can, if we have spare... Oh, also we're going to have to reload in the middle. So it's going to be, we're not going to get anything too special. So... I mean, I can reload first or I can single target first. I'm already at 11 recoil for my first shot. I'm going to go ahead and just reload. I'll take my Iron Grip because my Iron Grip is 12 recoil of my 11 anyway. And then your full auto, I'll get a single target afterwards, which is likely a guaranteed glance at worst. We get the kill. That's great. You're going at 15. So how much do I care about everything here? Yeah, you're in cover. You're annoying, but not a huge danger. I think shooting you is very much reasonable. This guy's to die at some point, but like someone else might kill him. Like, these guys are not gonna, you know, scare me just yet, so I am kind of tempted to go for something like this. Now, nice crit. Now, the scary thing is, yeah, you're still not really endangering me yet. The rest of the team's gonna get to go, so I think we're gonna be chilling. I don't want to block his line of sight, so I'm gonna go back here. Camera sees me. I mean, guards will absolutely be collapsing on me, don't get me wrong. Yep. I'm bleeding. Reinforcement behind is not ideal. Bunch of grunt captains. They are tanky. Not headhunter tanky, but tanky. The bleed will eventually time out on my hacker, but he's definitely going to take quite a bit of stress. Are you doing anything? Yes. Are you going to see me? Maybe. Thankfully, no. So let's see. He's taking how much from the poison each turn? Is it not saying? I guess it's not saying. I can just, you know, press this and look. Okay, 15 on the turn is actually not enough to trigger stress. Of course, getting shot was. Thankfully, it's also timed out by now. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. It's going to be next turn. Yeah, we're not going to get any more JTAC here, I don't think. I think it's down for, what, 2 turns is my guess? Where's my... There you are. Yeah, 1 on JTAC, 2 on Strike Zone. This is basically, yeah, the end of Strike Zone for these guys, so... I think I want to kind of step out and get the best shots I can. Yeah, I only have 1 guy in range here, so I'm going to actually have to move like this. And let's see, turn 8 has no other buffs up. I think we have to clear out these guys and go from there. So if I stand here... Yeah, if I stand here, it tells me I can shoot all of them. That seems reasonable. Let's do it. I'm going to aim at you because he only needs 1 bullet. So does this guy. So let's focus on the one who actually needs a lot of arms to die. Okay. Several down. Good. Single target. Not terribly accurate. Do I want to do nothing? I'm tempted to do nothing. I need marker sights on you, so I should at least wait. Actually, brief field was wrong here. That was the incorrect choice. You know what I'm going to do? Ooh, I'm tempted to rewind my sniper. The reason being... that actually, yeah, so I want to rewind him. The 2 initiative is actually a little bit useless, unfortunately, because your turn comes up so soon. This allows him to get a lot of his buffs back. It strikes him a little bit out of turn. It's JTAC at a good time. Iron Grip is going to be useless. Mark Sight's going to be good. I think it's a pretty reasonable rewind, honestly. We'll do it. But I think we just have to, like, throw bullets at you and hope we get the kill. Not bad. Okay. So, these guys are alert and, you know, are somewhat in combat, but none of them should have directly seen my guys. So let's see what they do. With the fact that they shouldn't know actually where I am. Because none of them have directly seen me, right? There's no way either of these guys have directly seen me. My understanding of the AI, though, is that they will still come after me because I count as spotted. So we'll see what happens. Might even want to run you back a little bit farther to safety. Still need to get up here, by the way. That's going to take a bit. You can spend 1 AP kind of getting to this cover. No one over here really matters. That part's fine. I'll leave you there for now. I think you get to wait around as well. These guys are far enough away they're not going to be a threat. Are you going to move? Nope. Are you going to run up? Yep. Yep, you're taking cover. Sure. I should wait to see what they do before I... Oh, shoot. I forgot. They spawn guard castle behind me. No, I'm griefing. I forgot about the reinforcement spawn. That can actually really matter. So you're out there. Yep. Okay, thankfully you can't shoot me. So yeah, she's never seen my guy before, but now she's able to shoot him because he counts as spotted, which is what I expected. You've been told by the AI to move. Thankfully, we're all behind these benches here. That was intentional. But we're also a bit pinned. Yeah, you're going to need to die, of course. I want to get away from you guys as much as possible. I would get spotted for only a quarter second there. That's not going to really count. I'm not worried about that one. Who spawns the eye? I'm trying to see who would actually see me directly. You would? Oh, would you like to just directly see me, or is that just like only for a quarter second? I think it'd be only for a bit. I think I would cross back down here and be okay. I'm gonna risk that. Yep, I'm fine. Okay, that does get kind of scary though for me. I am very hemmed in. Very, very hemmed in. Of noting, the accuracy here was going to be pretty poor. Yeah, 1%, so I'm not surprised it went poorly. I had cover, and I was far away. Oh, and your initiative roll is 22? Yikes. You guys are also way up there. That's dangerous. Gonna have to get these kills. You're at 15. We can probably bum rush that. This is going to be Coordinated Charge plus Tactical Surge same turn. That's quite playable. We're also going to be able to get J-Attack and Strike Zone as needed. So you need to die. They are going to hear gunfire, but we can outrun them, I'm pretty sure. So you need to die. We didn't need to crit, we just got the kill. Oh, I have Savagery on, actually. I am a little willing to shoot these guys because I don't have ammo. No, this would have been the perfect time. So I have 50% ballistic pure damage upgrade, which is like ludicrous amounts of damage. I mean, you can see how much that's doing to a guy who's got 77% damage reduction. It is so much power. I don't believe I'm allowed to just... Oh, man. So the problem is, I don't know if I can be behind enough cover to, like, be safe from these guys. They keep walking forward. It can be really dangerous. But I have to get, like, out from this guy and everything else and just do what I can. This fight's going to be tough. This fight's going to be tough. We just got to run away, though. Okay, I need to go far enough that I'm not in your vision cone anymore, so it looks like it's one action point of movement. Great. Yeah, again, we don't need to shoot those guys, so I'm going to, generally speaking, try not to. We can outrun them for the most part. You're going to be a little bit annoying, but I think we can maybe be okay. I don't think these guys are going to be strike zoned. I think it's going to be the bigger reinforcements that matter. But I think around here is roughly a spot where I'd want bonus accuracy. I think that'll be fine. I have to duck to not wake up this sniper. I think that's totally fine as well. You're going at 15, which is acceptable. You're going at 16. I can shoot you as well from... Actually, not easily, no. Okay, maybe these barrels. Hide over there. I mean, this guy is going to matter. Wow, actually, how do we get line of sight on you? Yeah, it's going to be for, like, this. That's ugly. You're also going to move probably, which means you're also going to make my life tough. Yeah, this is going to be very annoying to deal with these three angles because they don't really share a common, like, point of attack. Not really. Like, right here gets you and you, I think, but this guy's going to be tough. Getting up to some high ground, though, would be kind of nice. We can do a lot with being up here. We can kind of snipe these guys. We're going to be inside of J-Attack, no problem. For now, let's just do the crouch move. I think it'll be functional. It's not going to be great, but it'll be functional. Let's see how far you guys go. Okay, his poison should be done now. Did not see what the escalation was, but at least it wasn't reinforcements. So you're hunting, but I'm behind the bench, so I'm safe. And guards who are hunting, they usually only spend 3 AP a turn, and they often go even less than that. So he's just not that scary. I have to still duck away from these benches, but that's okay. So, right, I got far enough away, right, that they couldn't find me. Good news. You are actually in full combat, so you need to be killed. But I also really, really want to get the rest of my buffs going correctly. Now, the problem is I've only got room for +5 initiative here, because if I delay, I go down to 14. And then I have plus, what is it? 2, there we go, it wasn't in green. +2 from Coordinated Charge, and +3 from Tactical Surge. It's not up? Oh, it's turn 10 that it's up, shoot. So I only have +2 this turn. That, I forgot. Yeah, no, this doesn't line up. That is a danger, right? I can at least do a yield and have Raise pop, you know, the first buff here, but yeah, this gets kind of awkward. So, I mean, realistically, all I can really do is say, yep, let's get what kills we can. Basically, it's, you know, run out here, shoot you. I can't, you know, reload and full auto. That's just not possible. You're clearly going to run up and try to find me. I don't have a way around that. I can shoot and, like, run back to, like, a little bit of cover like this, you know. But I can't get this guy, and like they're in full combat. Like they will run out and attack me next turn. I could like run to here. That would like kind of do okay-ish. Like this might block their line of sight. It's not going to block yours though. And I'll get one shot, and that one shot will not kill. That's not great. It's like, what are my actual options when... Well, okay, your vision cone is only going to be like 20 meters or so, and you're pretty far. It's like, if you run like this, I think you're not going to find me. So you matter. Right? You matter, and you matter. But I think you don't, and you likely will not, although it's possible you're going to run down this ledge. And I think if you run down the ledge, you're not going to spot me very easily because you're not going to shoot me easily because the mid-range is going to suck. So I am tempted to play like a little stupid and just like really fly at these guys. And just be like, hi, I'm like in this tower. The game tells me I can shoot you. That should be functional. I'll shoot the pistol afterwards. You're going to be a handful, but whatever. I'm at least kind of far, so you might not see me, and I think you probably won't as well. That's my plan. Yeah, I think that's my plan. Plan kind of sucks, but I think it's kind of my best plan. So she's probably going to start really investigating because of hearing footsteps. Footsteps are very likely to send guards into anger. It's like pretty reliably how that goes. But we get 100% hit chance with solid crit chance. Didn't crit. Unlucky. Go down to the pistol. It's not going to be great damage, but it's still going to hit every time. I'm going to save Iron Grip still. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to lock somebody else into Overwatch? And I mean, this seems like a pretty good time to say, yo, I would like you to not shoot me, please. So let's do something like this. That hopefully blocks. I really hope it blocks. And then kind of do more of the same. So we're going to run to here. I mean, you'll definitely die. First shot will kill. In fact, I'm even going to go pistol because it's going to kill in one shot no matter what. So why waste the assault rifle bullets? They cost more action points to reload. You don't have a play on this guy really at all. I also don't want to get caught out by you because you are going to run forward. And even if I duck, you're still going to kind of spot me. So let's just kind of run to the corner here and be like, you did it. You ended your turn. Congrats, buddy. I don't think you can possibly take damage here. I think it's very unlikely. Well, I shouldn't say it's not likely. I think it is unlikely that I take damage there, but it's certainly possible. These guards have all ended their turn, so I think my Cyber Knight can wait and see what everyone else does. I expect to be safe. We'll see if I'm wrong. Cabo ended her turn and is happy to just stand there. Works for me. I should hide from this guy, so I'm going to probably hide behind the bench here. That should be relatively safe, and then when he comes out, I can try to kill. I think that'll be functional. We'll see what you do later on, but for now, let's let the guards act. You're going to investigate. You're going to see a bunch of corpses at some point. You knew it. Yeah, yep, okay. Good investigation. Proud of you. Security AI in the ear. Yep, so you're going to start heading forward. Now, thankfully, actually, not very far. I'm happy about that. You're really doing nothing. I can't believe that. Last I could shoot is you, but I still think I can hide from you. Okay, well, I've got to be careful about the guards captain seeing me, so let me get this far out. Yep, that's going to be safe. And then I think I'm just going to go and grab the loot then. I do need to kill these guys, but exactly when do we need to kill them is the question. I am tempted to go right here and to shoot this dude. He's got a 21 for initiative. Oh, that is an issue. Actually, no, Code Block has a turn too. Yeah, okay, this is fine. I'm going to go out here and shoot, and then my other guy's going to shoot too. This should be very functional. Good damage. Not enough to kill. At least not yet. Definitely is now. We get more gunfire reported, of course. That's going to get a lot more enemies sent my way. I can shoot you. This seems kind of worth, but it means that she's going to, like, actually report intruders totally spotted, which, it, like, when somebody knows there's real combat and knows I am here, the escalations send guards much more directly. Like, the fact that you're doing nothing and that you're doing nothing is because there still have been no intruders spotted. It's still the AI being like, hey, can you investigate this noise we heard? Is a lot of what happens there. But if I shoot you, you're going to be like, yo, actual combat found, send the cavalry. And, like, they will. The AI will almost always, like, actually send the cavalry. So I think I'm going to just reload instead and be kind of chill on this turn. These captains are still pretty far away. They're the only ones who have good rolls. I'm pretty far. It's pretty unlikely to get sent somewhere, like, really aggressive. I'm still going to save Strike Zone for when it looks going to matter. Like, much more likely. I don't think I need... Well, I'll marker sites anyway because I know we're getting this kill, and I'll get a charge back next turn, so it's fine. Reinforcements are very close by. That sucks. Please be up top. Nope. They are very, very close by. Alright, this is probably a Strike Zone spot because I think I can't navigate that without it. Alrighty, Guard Captain 1. Yep, still not going far enough to catch me. Expected. Guard Captain 2. Ooh, he actually does catch me. That certainly matters. Okay, so can I give these guys the slip? As long as I don't yield too hard, it'll work. So let's do a short yield. And tactical surge the squad, so we have all the AP for everything we want to do. There's no combat relevance other than the action points, but obviously the action points are nice. Rolling down to 11 means I'm going after you, which is not acceptable. So I can't do a ton of waiting, unfortunately. You're at 14. I mean, we could just go for an early shot on you guys. It's functional. It's okay. I think we're just going to try to go for kills here. I think shooting those two is fine. So the thing is, these guys are chill because their turn's over. So even if we don't get, like, a really good job here. So here's what I'm thinking, right? If I don't wake you up, it is unlikely that you see me during this turn. You are unlikely to deal any, like, meaningful damage. I'm not going to be terribly worried about it. This guy has to die. Because you're already... I think you're... No, you're still on alert yet, but you're almost certainly going to look at me and spot me and deal some damage next turn. So somebody's got to actually finish killing you. Almost for certain. Now, the nice thing is I have Steamroll up, which means getting a kill anywhere means I'm going to print movement points and damage to my team, which is really valuable. And I'm going to go do that right now. Big crit. The evasion reduction doesn't matter too much here, but kill means Steamroll. Now, unfortunately, the AP is really awkward here. And all I can do is pistol shots, which kind of sucks. We'll go for you because it's easier to hit you. I guess we'll reload for free because, again, it's actually free. I guess could have turned this off instead, but it doesn't really matter. You're now alert. It doesn't really matter that you're now alert. You were already alert, to be honest. You're alert and in combat. You're alert and haven't shot yet because, of course, you haven't. Cybernite should probably take at least a step back. It doesn't really matter, actually, but I want to give space for everyone else to kind of be in combat, so... let's move back a bit. I don't know. That wasn't really that important, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to drop down to 10 initiative, but I do want to be able to have Code Block throw down the buffs that I want to use for the combat. That's going to be a little bit tough to do. I can fight from even farther up. That doesn't really matter, though. Tough thing is I can't easily get them both in the same cone because there's not that much, like, cone radius on this gun, which is for sure kind of awkward. Actually, to be fair, where he is right now is very, very safe. Like, these guys aren't going to spot him, so he is allowed, I think, to yield down to 10. And that's going to be okay. I think, yeah, he's actually safe if it's okay. You're in a similar boat, but not quite. We're going to run you a bit farther up so that you're very hard to spot from the ground. That should be reasonable. We can let this guy, you know, run up during his own turn. You're going to have to go clear some of this. We'll put you around here. Of course, the whole squad is under a JTAC, but I know we're going to need Strike Zone. Initiative roll is going to be really awkward, so we're going to try to kind of hedge some bets here. Around here should be functional. I don't know if someone needs marker sites yet. We can probably wait on that one. Does Raze have the marker sights up? No. Okay, that's going to be a little bit timely. Let's see. You're going to be at 10, 10, and 8, so the yields aren't going to work very well. I don't feel like wasting marker sights here. I think we'll just chill as we are. So you're investigating, but you definitely can't find us. You can't find us either. You stopped early. That's cool. You're going to run up. You might see my Cyber Knight. Nope, you're not going to. That's cool. You're finally running again, but we've gotten pretty far from you. Yeah, and you're only going so far, so we're chilling there. Oh, okay, so they were sent to the footsteps spots. Okay, that's actually a really big deal that I didn't think about. So this guard told the AI, hey, I'm hearing gunfire and intruders on these steps, and that is where they've sent these guard captains, these grunt captains. That is very meaningful, and I had not really planned for that. So also, you're going to see me when I come around this corner. Your initial roll is a 19, which isn't horrible, and I'm pretty sure my Cyber Knight can outplay that at least some. But yeah, that is dangerous. All right, well, full auto in you two. Nice, a crit and 1 shred. For sure, we reload. Let's shoot the guy who I haven't shredded his armor yet, which is you, right? Let's maximize shred chances. 30% single target, don't get it, that's fine. Let's have you run up to here. Well, let's put you somewhere a little bit better. Like, here should be really safe. Anyone who's not alert absolutely cannot see me. Anyone who is alert, of course, can, but hey, I am in cover. It's totally okay. But yeah, I'm behind a wall. You'll have to reload first. There's no way I'm going to pistol these guys. That would be silly. You only kind of suspicious yet because you didn't see someone for long enough. Great. Okay, if I stand, you'll see me, so I'll stay ducked. That's fine. Go to here and aim for these two. I think that's functional. I think that's reasonable. Actually, no, you rolled a 22, so you're actually the scariest. You're at 18 and 19. These two rolled well on initiative. I think for now we can just say, let's go maximize damage. For now. There we go, big crits. Thank you, stacking buffs. And then I should just, well, I don't need to Iron Grip. It's a bit of damage, which doesn't matter that much. What's more important is that my XP is already good, so I don't need to Iron Grip yet. A crit is a lot of damage, and that's not even with Savagery on, right? We didn't get to stack that at the same time. But we do get 15 ballistic damage from Steamroll. We have some, you know, ballistic pure damage upgrade just generally because where is it? It's one of these because he's the gunslinger passive, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, do I want to put you in Overwatch? No, not really. I'm gonna have to waste a move point to shoot this guy is the unfortunate thing, but I think that's still this is how it's got to go. You can run up to the same spot. You still shouldn't see me. In fact, you're gonna go even shorter, so I really don't care. I have to waste an action point getting into attack range. It is what it is. Doesn't really matter as long as I get a pistol at the end, which I definitely can. Ooh, is shooting you worth it? I'm feeling yes, actually. I think knocking both these guys down is correct. Crit plus shred. Down 1 goes. This is a pretty clear Iron Grip angle. And I could try to shoot you as well. I feel like even though you're going to send guards after me, I think this is actually a very reasonable one to go for here. I think trying to kill both is fine. I'm going to have a really easy time killing you, I think. I'm not guaranteed to land both shots, but I think no matter what, it'll be fine. Last turn of J-Tac buff. Okay. So next turn's going to be harder. Yep, she's down. He's damaged. He's in combat now. He's been shot. He's angry. He's going to try to fire back. Yes, okay, fine. But that's okay. Cleaning out the guards is useful, and he chose to not move. That's fine with me. Escalation is nothing. There's no options right now. Huh. I mean, that works for me. All right, you need to drop. You're not the most important one, but you're also the only one I'm in range of, so let's just take you. I'm going to have him delay because we might need to do more things at some point. We have J-Tac back. We don't have Strike Zone. I don't have Rewind. But if I need to, like, actually fight, I should, you know, be able to do so. So what I'm going to do here is yield so that you can throw down buffs again. Okay, so we all have a bunch of accuracy and crit chance. That's nice. Going to make you easy to hit. And I've got enough ammo that I can go at least one full auto and one single target. Oh, shoot. I did not time this all correctly because now my Cybernite's not going in time. So we have to, like, guarantee... I think we'll have enough damage, though. I think it'll be okay. Ah, shoot. I'm going to be low on ammo. I think it's still okay. So here's the plan. I think we have enough Overwatch charges that we're going to be functional here. So the play is go here, full auto. I only want to hit 2. I don't think hitting 3 is correct. Let's hit 3. And the reason I'm doing this is, 1, because I'm suicidal. That was not a lot of damage. I will pistol you. It'll do some damage. And actually, now I've got pretty bad accuracy, so I'm really being stupid here. But we're going to go ahead and Overwatch this. Now we're going to do similar things with the soldier. Put him here, make sure he's clearly not blocking the cone. He is clearly not. I'm going to marker sights you, because I think you're going to be just annoying enough to try to kill. Full auto on both these guys. Crit plus shred, decent. Okay, yep, see? So we killed one. We can shoot you. You're not going to guarantee you die. We can Iron Grip. It's basically free. Very good damage here. Good chance at critting. Didn't get it. That's okay. Now you can put up 2 Overwatch cones. Surely one of them is going to work. Let's just double check. Well, let's see. What would the accuracy be? 81%? Yeah, it's not bad. But we'll just double the Overwatch cone. That should be fine. Surely we get this. They just both go for it. I mean, that makes sense. The problem is, though, I didn't think about them both wasting the shot. So you're alert now. And are, like, pretty clearly going to try to kill me. I did not plan for that. That is a huge problem. We're gonna get shot. Almost certainly. Your range isn't great, which helps, but I don't see how we don't get shot. I made a mistake here. I did not think about them both wasting their Overwatch. Okay, if I go here, I can shoot him once. That seems like I might as well, I guess, right? Like, what else is there to do but at least shoot this guy? He's already in combat. We got a little bit of damage. It's not great. You're gonna run and look for me? Nope. You're doing nothing. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna report that one. This feels weird. Okay. Guard basically doesn't move all mission. Cabo barely walks every turn when she says investigating or anything else. Behavior feels buggy. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. AI is not fun to code and script. It is tough. Having worked in vaguely adjacent spaces, it's quite difficult a lot of the time. I don't envy them having to try to figure that kind of stuff out. Anyway, let's do the mission. It's mission time. Let's go. We should be okay now. We have enough gunfire to, like, handle most things. So, okay. We've got an SPU in the way. We've got a CPU down here. The goal is the CPU, but everything else is useful as well, of course. Probably going to just zero interrupt this as we keep moving. We've got a lot of Matrix IO, which is good. Unfortunately, we've also got some relatively annoying stuff along the way. But I don't have any traps. I don't have any traps to deal with for a while, so for now we're chilling. Let's move forward, though. Yellow host is not too bad, so connection is worse than tally. Connection use must be cleared, of course. I'll load everything. This actually might be very docile, depending on what's here. I don't care about that. Use a program, steal AP. Use a program, restarts ice. That's, yeah. Tally's not horrible. Actually, tally's not horrible, because 5 tally a turn, we can just, like, basically pop this, pop this. So, from what I can tell, if you use disarm, disarm basically shortcuts the use a cyberdeck program loop of ice, so that you can basically always take down all traps, and you're not, like, completely catch-22 out of doing anything. If it had anything else, they would both spring. But I can do this here. They stay down. Yes, I get a bunch of tally. Sure. But I'm allowed to at least walk forward and, like, play stuff out. So we're going to get some tally pretty soon. Sure. If I want to knock some devices down, this camera, these laser gates, I could. I don't care. I'm not going to bother doing that. Instead, I'm going to move forward and program loading, connection use. That's all going to be fine. Take you down, 1 AP left. Very reasonable. End my turn. Yeah. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're totally okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. And action per turn. This guy's going to have a real turn. Am I in danger? No, he's staying far away. He's not shooting. Or if he does, he has like no accuracy. More guards, same spot. Is it 3 captains again, or is it going to be... Nope, 3 captains again. Okay. Well, they're going to be tanky, but we're inside of JTAC. I won't have Steamroll up. I might have... Actually, it won't really matter if I have Downer, but whatever. Anyway, I'm going to take down both. I'm pretty sure I'll need to, because there's going to be invariably something worth loading there, and there is. Oh, I guess I just never use Spoof. Well, I'll use it now. We failed the turn limit. I don't care. Let's go block an escalation. I will tank the 10 connection health for now. Okay, there's a trap there. I've got to get rid of it. So we've got to go here. I don't have to backtrack, so I'm going to go this direction first. This is load a program. Okay, we're chilling. Oh yeah, we injected accounts in this. I used my hacking station to do the inject accounts leverage, and so we got to be a little bit special there. Connection use. Okay. Scan for stuff. Looks like we've got a 1 of everything again. That's actually very doable. Spend 3. That's okay. Spend 5. Still okay. Walk to here. Download a file. Okay. That's all chill. Got to stop here with my 2. We're still pretty good on connection health. His health bar is good enough so far. It's not amazing, but he's not going to die anytime soon. I'll run down. We'll load Scapegoat. We'll spike the CPU. We'll grab the last thing. It'll be very reasonable. Okay, so... Yep, end the action here. So I don't have the most tools right now, especially because these guys are going to be kind of annoying. So full auto U is okay-ish. I mean, actually, it's pretty good. We're, you know, inside of JTAC. It's fine. The crit's pretty good. He's still not getting seen. He's just far enough away that just like they don't have good line of sight here. So he's fine. I think more of the same. Well, actually, we can pistol him for free. He definitely dies to this, right? Cool. Okay, we can reload the assault rifle, and then I'm going to have him yield in case someone does something kind of funky. I can react to that. And then here for the Cybernite, kind of similar stuff. I can just wait. Yeah, okay, you're finally moving. Good for you. They're going to head my way, almost certainly. Ah, they're heading to, like, these corpses. Okay. Yeah. The A's got a lot of things to investigate, to be fair. Okay, you're going to be annoying. Are you going to be annoying? No? Okay. So you matter, and you got a 20. That is a bit of a problem, as we say. I'm going to have you yield, and then be like, hey, we're going to need to get some Overwatch stuff going. You can recast JTAC. You don't need to, but you could. Well, we already know his role is a 21, so I'll just give him the initiative and say, here, go start your turn early, and then, you know, go be a gamer. I think I need to come out and, yeah, just try to attack. So, go out here, shoot the guard captain seems functional. If I go here, she will get line of sight on the 1. That seems worth. He's going to see me too. I don't really care. I mean, you know, the ship has sailed on Tally, realistically. Crit is okay. Yeah, I don't have Downer up. I don't have Steamroll then. That's not horrible damage, considering that's a basic pistol. Alright, you have 1 action point. Have fun, buddy. Yeah, so her roll is only okay. That's a bit of damage. I'm not worried about Code Block not getting this kill then. I'm only worried about... No, there's no way you're going to be able to, like, be endangering me, so I'm going to say you can end your turn and you're fine. Escalation, looks like it's not guards. So it looks like what every odd... It looks like Syndicate AI and Street AI just like don't escalate on odds is what it feels like. I've been like trying to do a little bit of tracking on exactly how escalations work, and that's what it started to feel like to me. I think we'll just clear you. Yeah, there's the shred. I will have you let these guys move. I think you're not going to get me in time. You actually still can't even see me, just barely. You're out of action points. I think the rest of these guys can also then have their turn. They're not going to get any better here. I think Tactical Surge is worthy of casting right now. And again, like we can let them group up, right? That seems very safe. Okay, so have to drop these, but I can take my downloads now. Cool. And let's see. So we know we have passive. Yeah, see, these are all disabled, right? These are chilling. We have passive to destroy. I actually still want to load scan. Okay, I lost decoy. I'm going to reload that right away because I don't see a reason not to keep decoy up at all times. Program loading, connection use. I only need to go for connection use here. So I'll sleaze you. I will load scapegoat so I can block 2 ice escalations on death. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zero interrupt this. It's going to cost me 10 AP, but it's actually going to... Nah, I already loaded scapegoat. Doesn't matter. Null op 1, null op 2. Spike the CPU. Mission complete. We're going to look for exits. It's fine, we can grab them later. We're not going to get escalation for a while now because we escalated to 6 and then spiked, so we're at 4. So we've got basically 80, actually like 117 free tally right now. We should be chilling for a while. Again, the 5 tally doesn't really matter here, but everything else is going to have to go. Everything's still going to have to go long term. 1 of everything. That's fine. Again, we're pretty far from escalations, but... Actually, I shouldn't have loaded this at all because I'm just going to zero interrupt. Great, these are all gone now. I can just take my downloads, and I'm done. I shouldn't have loaded them because I didn't need it because I could zero interrupt. Whatever. I would have 1 more AP here, and instead I don't. Not the end of the world. Okay, well, the folks can wait to see where these guys go. You finally walked forward. Good for you. Not far at all. That's still only like 3 action points. You're actually going to spend closer to 6, but you're still going to end right there. Okay. Well, time to... Oh, this is a coordinated charge turn. Yeah, it is, actually. I didn't think about that. Well, great. We get to cover more distance. Ideally, I still want to get marker sights these guys for more accuracy and crit, so I'm going to do some yields. Because I think you have a charge of marker sights. Yes, you do. So thank you for the crit chance. Let's run you there. That seems functional. I've been burned by these things triggering weirdly before, so... Oh, I have a ton of recoil. Let's cast Iron Grip just for like the damage, and we don't really need the accuracy. We're at like 91%, but the damage actually is useful there, especially if we're going to crit them. I guess we'll just use action points and go for pistol shots. I guess shooting you is kind of reasonable, actually, considering... We're not getting the guaranteed graze, but whatever, it's fine. Do we need to Overwatch? These initial rolls are pretty good, so I'm going to. You never know how Dage is going to be. Okay, can my hacker be useful? Yes. Let's put him, I don't know, there looks fine. That looks like a shot onto you. We've got some loot boxes to grab, although I'm probably not going to go for all of them. We have an exit right that way, which is kind of nice because we can grab this box on the way. The other option is back the way we came, which is hella backtracking, so no. Probably turn these off and go run through here, and then... I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about like the correct place to be, because I'm not 100% sure. Crits are nice. That seems reasonable. We'll just go for that. No, I should really try to knock down both grunt captains as soon as possible. Blocking you is not great, but I can get out of the way. Okay, not beautiful, but we're still... Go ahead and Iron Grip. Make this better. Almost certainly getting escalation next turn. There's the shred. Keeps happening that way, weirdly. I guess we'll just... Ooh, that actually sucks. Okay. I don't think I can get close enough to guarantee a glancing hit, but it does feel like making forward progress is worth. So we're managing to deal more damage than they can spawn reinforcements. That's kind of nice. Turns out I did not need... Great, actually really good time for Steamroll to pop. Everyone's already ended their turn. There's a bug where Steamroll will give double movement points if your turn's already over, so great, we get to run really far. That's fine with me. Cool, and it looks like that is going to be the fastest way to that loot box, so sure. Also, by the way, you don't need to care about this gate. You can run past it like this, so that's chilling. Likely to see reinforcements this turn. It's funny that we're only getting 5 tally because there's no one alive to report. But we're going to get... Yep. They'll be kind of in the way. If we have to backtrack, of course we can. I don't want to, but again, if we have to, we will. Hour and a half on the mission because, of course, just a very, very, very loud mission. But the nice thing is, right, these guards are almost fully unaware. He's the only guy who's been told anything, right? These guys are just coming in to say, hey, we're reinforcements, and that is it. So here, you can go grab some of the last of my loot. Wow, that was not high value at all. I'll let you yield. Never know what these guys are going for. Someone's got to grab that. It's going to have to be the hacker getting rid of the landmine first. And honestly, probably this camera too. This seems like the correct choice. I'm going to try to remain a little bit grouped up. But essentially, yeah, the soldier can kind of make the first moves. I don't think I have to be too worried about going early yet. Because they're just not going to get far enough for like me to have to care. So we can... You could spend some extra points moving, but like for these two, they're going to want to stay buddy system. Okay, the unfortunate thing is, because he's at exactly 10, I should have done like a yield to not be at 10. I'm going to have a kind of awkward placement here. So I'm going to put him, yeah, here where he's behind cover. We are going to go for this as the exit, even though there's grunts in the way, just because everyone's much closer, and that kill's not going to take that many action points. So you've been told by the A to move. So you're going to head towards where combat was. The other two, though, may or may not have patrol paths. Yeah, you found a corpse, whatever. Yeah, you guys are doing nothing. At least the first guy was doing nothing. Obviously, you should reload our guns. Your initiative being 21 is scary. Okay, this does block line of sight. That's good. I kind of want to strike zone this more than JTAC. I don't have Overwatch here, so I shouldn't go for any combat. I don't want to open up on him, so I'm just going to crouch and end my turn. And we should be in cover enough that it's not a danger, but obviously things could go wrong, and that would be very sad. Okay, you can stand there. Yeah, I'm out of AP. It's fine. Will they move in a future turn? So far, it says no. Escalation. Okay, thankfully it's not the really close spawn. We can outrun these guys. That's fine. Getting some new permutations of bad guys, which is nice. Of course, we know some of these guys have really good rolls. You are going to the normal hunting play, which is spend 3 AP moving in a random direction. Now you're done. Okay, you are finally moving. I think the AA probably talked to you. You know, corpse is spotted, so why don't you go back somebody up? Nice thing is, again, you're in strike zone, so it's fine. Of course, you walked out, and that was actually who I had strike zone for, was the, you know, the very tanky guy. So kind of unfortunate, but let's let these guys waste their turn. Yeah, so I know where you're going now. But again, you'll walk in a strike zone, so let's let that happen. Soldier's not going to have the easiest time doing his job. He's kind of in an awkward spot here. Yeah, it's like, I could fight from here. That's kind of gross. Fighting from there is acceptable. You can at least shoot somebody. You hearing the gunfire is not actually a big deal, so I think we just go for it. I'll mark sites whomever I can. which is going to be this captain. That's fine. Let's shoot you under strike zone with a full auto. That should be pretty decent. I probably should have gone for Iron Grip first. Turns out it would have killed for the pure damage, and it actually wouldn't have mattered because of 100, but... We can try to catch the Cyberknight by aiming it over here. Only 2 can do the gunfire. These guys cannot, so as long as I move before the turn is over... Actually, man, I kind of want to go somewhere like this, where I want to try to catch them both in the cone. That would be ideal. Yeah, I think this is optimal here. So we get a kill, we get some damage, and then I'm going to lurch forward. And then shoot once. This should be far enough away that there's almost no patrol route that kills me here. I should actually delay, so that someone else has a chance to shred armor here. The Cyberknight or the... yeah, you found a corpse, sure, yep. You're going to still go the way you were going, though. A little bit less far? Nope. Ah, okay. So you changed your route, which actually is bad for me, because now you're running toward my Cyberknight. Thankfully, you rolled 14. So you should basically always be fine here. And I'm going to have a really hard time getting you both in line of sight. Like, yeah, I could walk to here, and I would technically have you both, like, visible, but there's no way you're actually both in the same cone. So I think it's... yeah, it's still kill the Grunt Captain. Right, yeah, there's no way to catch them both, so let's kill the Grunt Captain. A crit won't kill, but bonus damage is bonus damage. That's fine. Okay, it's going to be pistol shots to clear this up as best we can. Going for you doesn't seem worth it. I don't see why I would bother. He's got armor anyway, so let's just shoot this dude. Sucks that he's not in strike zone anymore. That'd be really meaningful damage. Here's the reinforcements moving now. You are running that way. Okay. Okay, I don't have shots at anyone else, so... I'd have to walk up to hit this guy, which is looking pretty important. Okay, does anyone have close to enough initiative? No. Nobody can go first. Alright, okay, so I have to do this AR shot then. I have to walk out to here. This will still pretty cleanly be inside of JTAC. You see me, it is what it is. That's going to redirect some guards, but I have to kill you. Yep. Okay, this is guaranteed to kill. My actually is 100%, so I can actually, no, I can't reload the AR, because that would cost me all 3 action points. Code block likely kills anyway, but let's not be stupid. Okay. Of course, you still spot an intruder, and you're still alert, but again, your initiative roll is low, so we can deal with you. Your initiative is actually even lower, because I hit you with Downer. Steam roll next turn. That'll be nice. We'll try to get the Cyberknight get the kill, so we can have the rest of the team run forward. You guys are heading toward me, but... oh, if your initiative roll is good, I'm so sad. Oh, and it's good. Oh, crap. Yeah, so you have a good initiative roll? Thankfully, you're in the wrong spot. Oh, no, they all have good initiative rolls. He might die. There is a pretty good chance he's dead. I would be shocked if you don't run toward me and shoot, and I would be pretty shocked if you don't run toward me and do something as well. I have no way of getting Overwatch. If I had thought about this and was like, oh, actually, there's real danger here, I could have gone for Rewind and had this guy throw down Overwatch, and he could have blocked at least one of them, but that's no longer possible. There's no way he has the damage to kill this guy. It's just not realistic. He can't roll higher in initiative either. I think he's going to die. I think it's incredibly likely that he dies. And I'll be down a hacker. Okay. I think this will be the first time I ever actually lose a Merc in like conventional gameplay where I'm not like remotely paying attention. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. And I have no way around this. I would have to reload the turn. Reboot some devices, whatever. Unless he just goes the wrong way, which is possible. Oh, no shot. You're still on your route. Okay, that's you're already going that way. That's fine. No shot. Wow. Okay, I do want to argue though that we actually no. Oh, here's the funny thing. I don't believe almost any of them heard gunfire. So if you look at like number of enemies reporting gunfire to Sec AI, this was the only guy who ever heard gunfire. So to be fair, I know I'm really lucky. Technically, these guards didn't see or hear anything. They had no way of knowing I was actually where I was because I had a vision cone. To be fair, though, I thought he probably should have kept going the way he was going. I think it would have been more logical, to be honest. I feel like I got away with murder here. Literally. But technically, none of them actually knew where I was. Still, though, felt like I got away with murder. Let's go ahead and knock this guy out. This guy is an absolute grade A jerk. I want him to be dead. 6 meters is reasonable for this gun. Let's walk here. Let's marker sites because why not? I'm in JTAC. You're in strike zone. My hit chance is 175%. Not quite, but, pretty close to that, to be honest. Let's Iron Grip for bonus damage, not for the accuracy, because I have enough. Oh, shoot, actually. So that was loud enough that these guys hear it. Right, they all just turned. Well, these two turned. So now they are likely to move at the start of next turn. Now, I'm still behind some cover, so even if they do run at me, Actually, I should have known that. I should have let my Samurai get the kill to pop Steamroll. That was a mistake. Too late now, of course, but that was a mistake. And with him running up, actually, I'll also need to be pretty cognizant of... You know what? He can go through the laser gate. His max health is over 200. He can't take stress from a laser gate. Let's get as much forward progress as possible. Tactical Surge. Seems worth. And, yeah, we managed to get... Almost... I'm not bothering for this. Like, yeah, I could. I would be safe. I could fight these guys. I don't care enough. Let's just get out. This mission was hectic enough as it was. I don't need to, like, invite more combat. So yeah, very, very hectic mission, that's for sure. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but wow. Reinforcements. Thankfully, they always roll, like, max 12. I think reinforcements, like, literally just roll 2d6 straight up. Maybe they, like, roll 1d6 plus 7. I don't know. Or 1d6 plus 6 or something. That's what it feels like, actually. I feel like reinforcements, like, roll 1d6 plus 6. I mean, that's literally the spread, right? That's what it feels like. I think their max roll is literally 12, and their min roll is 7. I'm not too worried about you guys. I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to take the evacs. I think it's fine. We're all going to make it out. We're close to the exit. We're not going to get spotted. I just don't see it happening. So the nice thing is, though, we took down the first set of headhunters. We managed to deal with this map, which just always takes me 17 turns in Sec level 23. Like, there's just kind of no way around it. It just is this way every time I play it. Yeah. This map just always goes really loud. I just have not found a way to ever, like, properly stealth this thing. But we got it. We got the 10 kills, obviously, for the influence. We got the primary objective. We got money. We got XP. I took stress and probably an injury or wound to my hacker. It's not guaranteed, but it's likely. Our corpse splicer friend is going to pay me. Yep, so short injury, wound that I'll have to fix, solid XP here, code block levels up to, I think, 11 here, and pretty solid stuff here. I don't know which accounts I injected, which ones I didn't, but happy to have some free stuff. I think okay, these are the 3 files I injected, so we did get, I think I only injected 3, maybe I injected 4, so I only got 3 of the 4. A ton of drugs here. My understanding, by the way, is loot contents are based on your power level, enemy faction, and mission type. So it might be, it actually might be very likely that mission types that aren't about looting things, like it's not a raid or a like loot 3 files, they actually might have weaker like loot tables. I have not even thought about that. To be fair, I have like watched some dev streams and they've said it, and like, oh, actually think about this. Oh, I'm against a street faction, right? I'm against a criminal syndicate. So it's a lot of drugs, right? And because it's a mission that already pays, it's a CPU spike, it might actually even depress the like loot tables and say, yeah, we're not going to put weapon blueprints in here. We're not going to do that kind of stuff here. The same might be true for Matrix hosts. I really don't know. I have not data tracked to like that level of tagging. In fact, for my first 4 months playing the game, I thought mission power level mattered, not your power level. that was wrong. So I was like taking a bunch of data. I was like, wow, this was power level 10. This was power level 9. This one's power level 10. Huh, they're like not really changing. It's like, oh, no, it's not. It's none of that. So it's like I slowly learn more about the game as time goes on. Anyway, yeah. Still, obviously pretty profitable. Fixing this guy's injury is not going to be too bad. Yeah, he's stressed, of course. He was already at 60, I think, or 70 when the mission started. So he'll get a stress limit break. That might raise his discontent. You know, we'll see what happens. But he also might hype limit break, and that'll be cool too. Sniper level 11. The one I'll train him now, I guess I might as well. At some point, I'll get the trainer token and take this out. Again, I don't actually need it, but otherwise we can go and say, Market Lights is happy. We've got 1 point in Iron Grip. I could grab a second charge. That's not unreasonable, but I want to take Savagery. It still doesn't really work very well. Oh, I'm at talent limit. Right, I'm at talent limit until I can do the retrainer, so I might as well just say, yeah, let's grab an Iron Grip charge, and, you know, you'll grab the rest when you can. No big deal. I could even undo, like, Iron Grip as well to make room for both Savagery and Recoup, but considering Savagery itself is going to take, you know, 1, 2, 3, 5 points plus travel here is 6. I'll have my 8th talent by that point. I think it's like level 14 you get your 8th talent, so it won't be a problem. I don't need to unlearn Iron Grip to play this out. Yeah, Vanguard's going to be trained, Sniper going to be trained. Secondary Hacker is taking XP, which is good. She's up to level 5. I would like to get level 7 if possible. That's not a guarantee, but it'd be nice to hit that one. What else are to look at? Let's see. Once again, contacts, influence. Yeah, he's going to limit break. Joe's going to limit break. B-Tune is going to limit break. He's not, but these 3 are all gunning for getting upgraded services. Let's let that happen. Let's do our random safety save that I shouldn't need. We have money, which is good. We can start putting in more buildings. We're going to build a bunch of pistols. He's got a CPU spike that I'll accept because whatever. I want to probably run missions while, you know, before she leaves the trainer if I can. But yeah, for now we can advance the timeline. Field Ops is level 3, right? This is new, maybe? I think. I'm unsure, actually. Something finished. I'm not sure what it was. I've got money. I should really try to build the sim detox. I should also keep upgrading the sim trainer. This seems worthwhile. Cold storage, also of some value. I need to get this going, which it's going to be soon, so that's fine. Yeah, I do want my detox. I don't really need... I mean, there's no headhunters left, right? We killed the... I guess the one. I was actually pretty sure we said there could be 2 headhunters, but we killed the one and we're chilling. I don't know. I would have to go check to see if there was footage from earlier about, like... If I go back and look at my old footage, I can try to remember if I had 2 headhunters before this mission and it went down. I honestly couldn't tell you. If it ends up being true, I'll report a bug next time I load the save up. Anyway, though, we're going to take this out and build a sim stream detox. And let time go forward, right? Because we have, you know, things to complete and upgrade. So trainer level 2 just means we get more XP. I believe we are... Yeah, until we go to the level 3, we can get tokens faster. And a second bench is the big deal, actually. That's what I really want, is training more people at once. And giving more XP at a time. Scrubber will be done soon. We can upgrade his gun nut trait. I don't know if I really care about this, to be honest. I think this is not, like, the most valuable thing. Guns are cheaper. No thanks. Imported mods level 4. That seems worthwhile. Let's do that. So we'll do our save and be like, hey, so what do you offer me now, right? Let's look at mods. Let's see only Origami Joe. Let's sort by powerful and rare. Yeah, a lot of these look new. It would be hard for me to tell you exactly which ones come from which pieces. The ones that look new to me are maybe this. This looks actually new to me. This Heavy Shot 202 barrel is a sniper barrel with solid damage. Max range can be meaningful. Pistol plus ammo and arc is kind of whatever. This will help with SMG sometimes. This shotgun barrel looks pretty solid. 3 optimal, 45 pure. That's actually quite good. This is the kind of thing that actually would help shotguns be kind of valuable. I just think they're so short range they're really hard to use, but this is a meaningful pure upgrade. This is a meaningful range upgrade. So that's actually pretty valuable. That's probably what he got new. I'm not 100% sure. The devs usually try to put like 1 to 3 things per level. That's like roughly how much they seem to try to add. Maybe for weapon mods it's meant to be different because there's so many weapon mods out there, but that's what it roughly feels like to me. Anyway, again, these buildings are kind of where they are. Nano Scrubber level 4, great. I could try to dig this out for building a counter intel. I could try to go for Underworld Hub. I could try to go for Hacking Station 3. These all matter on Hacking Station 3, and honestly, it's not even that expensive. 200k is not bad. Putting in some cooling, I think, honestly, I do actually want to do that, so I'm going to go for that play. As we're still, like, these are busy anyway. I don't astro care about cold storage yet, which doesn't matter right now. Height limit break for our boy. Loyalty, I mean, minus stress. So, I mean, I could take off 50 stress, and that would basically remove a, you know, a negative limit break. But I can also just, I would rather just take this, right? I would rather say, hey, I mean, loyalty to 90, you know, to 80 is good, to 90 is a next break point, but I'm offered the plus AP one. I'm offered to be able to, you know, bump that. Let's do that instead. Right, keep our forward progress in case, I don't know what would happen. I don't expect any bugs here, but whatever. All right, trainer can go to level 3. 200k. Expensive, but worth. Benches are cheap. He's still recovering. His wound will take like 6 days to heal. This is 19 days away. That'll be fine. Finish crafting the pistol. Wonderful. Let's go craft the next one then. Just, you know, more of the same, basically. We've got, yep. Select this blueprint. We can add more if we wanted to. We can, like, show what that looks like, basically. So if I add light damage, right, it goes 62 and 8 days. If I add another one, like critical, which I don't really want, 3 days and another 15k. But I actually don't think I want this. I like, yes, I can stack a lot of crit chance, which, I mean, actually is lending me towards, like, well, what if you really did this? Because, come on, it'd actually be pretty good. But my brain is telling me it's really not worth it. And that I really want to save a lot of these things for a, like, bigger craft down the line. Maybe that's the wrong way of thinking about it, but, like, I don't know. I frequently will only have, like, 25 crit chance. And so what this is going to do is say my crit damage goes from 175 to 190 something. This is basically a, like, not even 15% more damage mod. It's like a 12% more damage mod, something around there. I'm going to say that's true. Whatever, let's say 60% more damage, I don't care. It's not, but whatever. I mean, it's 50% more damage when I crit, which is 1/4 of the time. This is a 4% damage amp. I don't think that's worth it. It might be, like, when I consider what this thing does, right? The ballistic damage is, what, 8% more damage all the time? And this is 3% more damage all the time, so it's about 11% more damage. This is like 5% more damage, right? In most contexts. Because keep in mind, if I stealth crit, my stealth crit's already 3x. So, right, going from 3x to 3.4x is still only 11% more damage. So, like, yeah, getting 11% more damage a quarter of the time, in most cases, it's going to be a quarter of the time, because I'm not going to always be buffed. I think it's not worth the price difference. So, yeah, I think it's going to be like this. I think it's going to be light damage 1. I think accuracy and damage are worth it. I think getting these pistols in is very good. We will start crafting it. Yes, we will. This is what I want. Done in 8 days is very reasonable. We can now start doing some gear replacements. We're going to take our gunslinger, who's the best at this. Take that off. Put this on. Again, we compare with the upgrade, right? And we're like, yo, let's compare. And it's, yep, plus 3 accuracy, plus 37 damage. Noise, honestly, pretty much irrelevant. Everything else looks really good, right? Like, everything else is kind of the same. It's just basically strictly better. Yeah, the stealth crit's identical. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Superior gun. Great. Put the silencer. Put the grip on. Put the optic. And we've got an 83 base accuracy with, you know, reasonably good damage per shot now. At 192, we actually do the same damage as, well, not quite because it has pure damage, but like, oh, our single target is now almost comparable to the assault rifle with, you know, baseline 13 higher accuracy. Obviously, the full auto is way better. I mean, this assault rifle is sick. And it's better than level 3 guns from, like, upgraded import services. Like, it's really good, don't get me wrong. Anyway, while she's in the trainer, instead of sending her back to the trainer, we should probably run a mission. Actually, so here's the thing. This almost certainly... Oh, wait. Hack the files. This is actually wow, these are actually both CPU missions. Okay. So, other than Cube Run, which... Yes, we have a legwork here. We have Cube Run. And then these are both CPU missions. I'm not going to run Cube Run until this guy's back and recovered. So, there's no way that she can actually be useful. So, we should just let her leave the trainer. Thanks for your time. You got some decent XP at level 5. That's cool. So what I'm thinking about now is that I want to make some money, of course, which, you know, these can help me do. Hack Station can just let me do, right? I won't get stronger missions until I am power level 5. Napkin math, I'm not sure exactly when enemies hit power level 9. I could do the math and look. Realistically, though, the continuation here, if you're even still here, hello everyone, the continuation is going to be simply be let this pistol finish, and the next one, which is going to take 16 days, which will be done in time. So I'll have 3 good pistols for cube run. So everyone who's not a hacker basically is going to have a good pistol for cube run. I will have to, by the way, run my understudy Vanguard. So I might run her on something if I can. Maybe it's even only in the Simstream Trainer, I'm not sure. But I should try to run her on something so that she has, you know, some talents. I'm probably going to park my Sniper and have her run in his stead, which means she's probably going to multi-class into Sniper and take some Sniper talents. Worth noting that she's actually bad at Sniper rifles. Not that we're going to use them anyway, but worth noting that, you know, she's very fast, but, you know, a sword version of Vanguard, realistically. Yeah, so the continuation is going to be getting 2 pistols done, seeing who can run this legwork when I can. Okay, my guy is back. He is currently stressed. He will take a stress limit break. There's really no way around that one. We'll save. I mean, is the 1 day going to matter? No. Dr. Ash can do it then. Great. -3 move speed is the only real downside here, but also keep in mind that wounds will get worse on their own over time. So it is kind of important that you take care of that stuff as much as possible. Tasks now at 2 out of 3. At some point, I'll have to run these missions. The tough thing is going to be the timing here. He's done in 6 days. That's when this is going to be done as well. What else can I really afford to upgrade? I can't afford to upgrade that. I could maybe put the power in. That would be reasonable. Hacking Station would be nice, but I don't have the money anymore. These missions will be like 100k each, roughly. If I can do them well, that'll be money. I can dig this out. It takes 10 days. That's kind of not unreasonable, but again, 50k is kind of a lot of money. No, I'm going to go here instead, because what I care about is as soon as you're done, I want to run these missions, and I want to be able to put this in. The second, well, actually it's going to still require power and cooling, so there's not really a big time crunch there. Anyway, save to save for no reason. Contacts, influence. Yeah, you're going to be next. Hopefully you make offers of better... Actually, you know what, as well? I don't have money anymore, darn it. I wanted to implant my understudy hacker with some cybernetics since we have some downtime here. Right, this only takes so long. If we went for Neural Toner 2, 9 days is not horrible, but you know the value is good. The problem is it's 150k, and no one can run the mission right now, right? So I would have to wait for 6 days plus the 9 days, which is still going to be done in time for cube run. Ooh, nice. We have a interesting legwork here. That'll be interesting. Someone is shouting my shipments in the under. Need your help to keep the guns flowing. Cool. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a like short story legwork. Probably send my sniper on that if possible, since he's I'm going to be busy anyway and not running cube run. So we'll try to line those up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. You've got a CPU spike offer against McKellen. Alright, this is an orange host, so we get 5 turns because it bumps it by 1 for being an orange host. This is maybe playable. Again, doing 9 days. I'm going to have, you know, hacking station leverage. The upgrade, if I could afford it, going to be kind of tough to make that happen, but, you know, theoretically. Again, I need my basic hacker back as it is, so I think we just let time tick forward. Hype limit break, sweet. Lower discontent, not worth it. Plus tech is good for crit chance, so sure. There you go. We'll keep doing safety saves. Again, I don't really know why. I don't need them, but it's fine. I'm trying to basically bank Underworld Hub tokens so I can use them, you know, shotgun them out all at once. Yep, Henninger is compromised. She has a major setback because she's high exposure due to the fact that she hired some headhunters and they died. So she's compromised. This does not... So compromised is a tag that is not yet hooked into the game yet. It is not currently in the system, but what it's going to eventually do is allow there to be special missions that deal with compromised status, and you can, like, maybe you can assassinate them, maybe you can do other stuff. It opens up eventually, you know, when they eventually get to full release, the more like advanced contact related like mission types, which I'm excited for. I'm excited for the advanced simulation down the line. All right, don't need to. I keep doing it anyway. We're busy building stuff. We're putting that power supply. Cool. What else are we trying to do? Again, just really waiting for him. I don't want to dig this out because I want... Well, I can dig it out. It's actually fine. I'm pretty sure I can dig it out because this will be busy as it stands, no matter how it goes. The one thing I'm actually a little bit worried about is how much money I'll have for the pistol. So we've got a matrix file hunt here. Matrix file hunts are basically just harder versions of CPU spikes, in that they pay a little bit more if you get everything. Actually, they don't even. Yeah, so matrix file hunts, they only give you 3 turns, and they pay you per bioformula. What's interesting, though, about CPU spikes, they normally have 4 turns, and they recently added a mechanic where if the host is above blue or green, so yellow plus, they start paying you more. The exact math is kind of hard to tell because, like, you've got this multiplier on trust, for example, so it's kind of hard to know the exact numbers because the game always rounds down, so the actual number coming in could be anything. But it's like, okay, I kind of know what you're trying to pay me. And anyway, yeah, so the CPU spike is going to be, it's an orange host, so it's upgraded twice. I get 5 turns for it because it's been upgraded by being an orange host. And this one is 150 if I get all 3 parts, which is not guaranteed. And it, you know, it's an easier host because it's yellow, but it's like very much not guaranteed that I'm going to get paid for it. Either way, whatever. Our boy, okay, so this room is cleaned up. We want to build a SimStream detox, so let's go put in, start with power, who cares, doesn't really matter. You're healed, great. Safety save times 1,000,000. You are still stressed, I really can't deal with that. You're going to get something happen from your stress break. It's probably going to be raised discontent, that's usually what it is. So that's, you know, pretty reasonable, I don't really care. I should probably get these legworks going now that we've got max tokens and no one else is offering legwork, so no reason to rush. I should start with this one, though. This one's more important. Actually, I'm going to talk to her and then hit delay, just so I know who's on offer here. So, ProcGen legwork. You're not going to pay us? Too small, but, you know, it will be favors and influence. So, who can run it? Almost everyone, but my 3 core combat classes are the best at it. It's interesting that, yeah, so they all have specifically traits that are combat focused, right? Door Kicker, Muzzleface, Marksman. Those are all direct combat traits, which puts them above, like, regular street gang or combat class, or even above, like, well, I was part of the free streets, like, I was actually, you know, kind of a guy. It's like, no, these are the best ones. So what's nice is these 3 are very easily sendable. However, I'm still going to say, hey, let's delay for a second. Because I want to see who you need. Got some trouble. Someone's shadowing his smugglers, yo. He'll owe us a favor. We'll cash in at some point. Can you put someone on the trucks? There are no trucks. We walk. Can't get scanned. What are these routes? People in backpacks? We can ask about legwork, but not how legwork works. So we can send any of these guys. Look, it's the exact same set of traits, by the way, right? You know, you're running a yeah, risk of injury, unable to ward off the threats, things turn violent. So I can get injured or I can get 2 favors. So what's funny is it's not quite as good as the ProcGen ones, but that's fine. We'll send our resident door kicker. He's like my least useful guy, so sure, if you get injured, I don't care. Join a merc company, they said. Alright, fine. Yeah, so these kind of things are why I really like the your whole team is better at legwork Cyberknight traits. I don't have them, as far as I can tell. But some of the like the first order traits here, like these can be chosen based on your like primary background. And Wasteland Coyote, as well as one of the other ones, has a primary trait that says your team gains bonus legwork chance, which is pretty nice. I think it's pretty cool. I like that one kind of a lot just because, you know, I play on functionally Iron Man saves. I know I did actually save scum the Free Streets Compact one, but whatever. Anyway. So we can go talk now to Mongrel and be like, don't worry. Yes, we'll run it. Don't worry. It's fine. We'll send somebody. We'll send Augur. Why not? He's going to enjoy this too much. Of course you are. All right, well, let's spend a token to get the cooldown going on that as soon as possible. Next one is going to be in 8 days, which is not going to line up against these things being due. But in case somebody else offers me like before then, before these things are actually called in, I want to use that second token there when possible. And this pistol is going to be done very, very soon, so I need to go ahead and run these missions. So here's our save. And yeah, so being in the trainer doesn't help for... it doesn't do anything, I should say, for if you're doing a CPU or a Matrix-only mission. And I figured, let's go run these, because why not? Let's do the thing. So let's go ahead and buy some hacking leverage. We've got... These have the same options. Basically, all hacking-only proc-gen missions have the same, like, array of possibilities. So the question is basically, like, which ones need the leverage the most? The Orange Host might need this, because just... I mean, I'm trying to think, right? So... Can't get this one because it's not level 3. Plus damage for health, for connection health is just nothing important. Reducing tally is not a very big deal. The eye on the AP really is, but it's more important in this one where I've only got 3 turns compared to this one where I've got 5 turns. The only downside though is like this one pays more, so like I want to really make sure I do it well. But like I basically just don't think I need the tokens. I will take the deck armor. Do I really take the deck armor? Do I really care? No. I'm not going to do it with decoy. I'm just going to take the IO and the AP for the Loot 3 files. I'm just going to send him on that one first because it's a yellow host and less likely to like meaningfully endanger my hacker. And I guess the question is like, am I going to run it like this recording? I guess the answer is no. I might run them off camera because who cares? It's a Matrix mission. But I need the money so I can craft the pistol. So probably next time you see me, we're going to be running this, the Loot 3 files, in an actual Meat Space mission. And I will have completed these, and I'll be setting up for Cube Run, as well as this mission itself, and then trying to put somebody else in the Simstream trainer so that we can gain more XP. Ideally, my Vanguard can gain some XP in the trainer, Secondary Hacker can gain some XP in the trainer, and all that stuff. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.